The Baron sat vigil in the tower chamber, staring mournfully at his wife's wretched form. She lay huddled and muttering in the corner, mind shattered after she went insane and killed their only child, their bright-eyed son who would never see his 5th name day. Gone in an instant, as the Baron helplessly watched his wife stab the boy through the heart. Her mad cackles mixing with the Baron's screams of anguish. Now she was a shell, lost deep in madness. Neither priests nor magicians could help her. The Baron imprisoned his wife here for her own safety, tended by mute servants too superstitious to speak. He grieved both for his lost son and beloved wife. The people shunned their cursed Baron. Rumors swirled that he had trafficked with demons himself, sacrificing his family for power. Only dutiful Armel, the Baron's oldest friend, stood by his side. "You must rest, my lord," Armel urged, noticing the Baron's sunken eyes and trembling hands. "You will make yourself sick with grief. My family is dead," the Baron rasped. "I do not deserve rest." A blood-curdling scream pierced the air, echoing from the tower above. The Baron raced up the winding steps. Bursting into the chamber, the Baron froze. A horned demon crouched over his wife, claws digging into her shoulders. It turned to the Baron, yellow eyes glinting with malice. "Welcome, my lord," it purred. "We have much to discuss." The Baron trembled with rage. "You did this," he choked out. "You destroyed my family." The demon clicked its tongue. "Such hostility, my naive friend. What if I told you I could undo the damage?" It traced a claw down the Baron's wife's cheek. "Return your pretty wife's mind, bring your precious boy back from the dead. If you simply agree to my terms." The Baron stared, scarcely daring to hope. "What must I do?" The demon grinned, fangs glinting. "Such a small thing. Merely offer me the souls of your people, freely given, and your family will live again." The Baron recoiled. "Never! I cannot damn my people for my own selfishness." 10 seconds to decide," the demon hissed. 10, 9. The Baron's mind raced. How could he trade hundreds of lives for 2? It was monstrous. The demon's counting echoed through the chamber as the Baron's mind raced futilely. How could he sacrifice his people? But how could he lose his family again? 6, 5. The Baron was paralyzed with indecision. Time was running out. 3. Without finishing the counting, the demon stopped, eyes glinting maliciously. "Too late!" it crowed. In one swift movement, it seized the Baron's wife and hurled her shrieking out the open window. Her wails cut off abruptly below. The demon cackled at the Baron's anguished cry. "This was fun." Then the demon vanished, leaving the Baron collapsed in anguish. He had damned himself and lost everything again. In the weeks that followed, the Baron locked himself in the tower, neither eating nor sleeping. He blamed the demon for his misery, but also himself for weakness. Finally, he emerged, gaunt and grim. He had one purpose left: revenge. The demon must die. He dismissed the staff and shuttered the manor, speaking to no one. He hired teachers to instruct him in magic and swordsmanship. But he showed no aptitude. No master could impart the skills he sought. So he forsook his baronial duties, doing just enough to maintain his rank. In solitude, he trained relentlessly. Taking up a sword, he swung it over and over, tirelessly repeating the motions. Day after day, year after year, he practiced as if in a trance, unceasingly swinging his blade. Years passed without anyone seeing the Baron outside the manor. Some whispered he had gone mad with grief and killed his wife in anger. But still he carried on, heedless of time. His youth faded, a long unkempt beard grew, and his hair grayed. Then one day, his sword began glowing with an aura of light. A beautiful golden radiance surrounded the blade. He stopped and stared at it in wonder. Without a word, he departed the manor. He traveled steadily in one direction, drawn by some unseen force. His only thought was finding the demon who had ruined his life. He did not know what guided his steps, but he did not resist. After a long journey, he came upon a fisherman's cottage. A scream rang out within. The Baron rushed inside to find a cowering fisherman, while the demon capered about, laughing. It spun to face the Baron at the doorway, surprised. "How did you find me?" it demanded. In silence, the Baron drew his sword. The demon cackled, unfazed. "You cannot kill me! I will even allow the first blow!" The Baron attacked, swinging his blade down. Golden light flared, and for the first time in its existence, the demon felt fear. But too late, as the sword cleaved it in two. The Baron stood motionless amid the fading light. The frightened fisherman rose to thank his rescuer. As he touched the Baron's shoulder, the Baron's body began dissolving into golden dust, his duty fulfilled.